Hey everybody, I'm out and about. Part of doing this diet thing is you got to go to the store probably more often than you usually do. I guess eating bad, it's easier to just stock up on shit and eat it out of the fridge or out of a box or what have you. In a lot of cases, it's just a mix that comes out of a box or pizzas that you stack up in the fridge or what have you. But I am finding as I'm looking at recipes and stuff for this ketosis diet or keto diet, as you might see it also referred to, or there's not a lot of NSNG out there yet, but it kind of goes hand in hand with keto, Keto. Um, there's a lot of recipes and things that I just don't have the ingredients for. So I'm back here at Fresh Time Farmers Market, and this is in Baldwin, Missouri. But there's probably a farmer's market near you somewhere. But I'm here to pick up a few ingredients, and we'll see what kind of stuff we can get. I got to get things like coconut oil and coconut flour and shit that fat people like me don't have in their closets. Are you kidding me? Anyway, we'll be back in a flash. Well, it's me again, and all my chins. The other thing I'm noticing about this ketosis thing is you can't get everything at one place. So I went to the Fresh Time place and I picked up a couple of things, but there's other stuff that they have there that I know I can get cheaper somewhere else. And so I'm here at a Walmart now. Things like plain yogurt, for example. It's like I'm not going to pay $5.99 for 8 ounces of plain yogurt with a name brand that I know they carry here at Walmart, and it's probably $2 cheaper. So I'm here at the Walmart. I'm gonna pick up the remainder of the stuff, and then we'll take it back from there. So we're done at the Walmart, and they still didn't have the remaining ingredients that I need. So I'm going to one more place. That'll be Deerberg's down the street here. And we shall see if they have nori paper for the sushi. The first place I went to had nori paper, but it was ridiculously expensive. And so I said, I can get that at Walmart for cheap. Well, as you saw in the Walmart, the shelves were barren. They were not prepared to sell me anything. And this is the Midwest, so I should have known better. They wouldn't know sushi if it came up and bit them on the ass. And if they had fish like that anyway, they'd fry them. So, look at that. Boy, I can count those chins. Hopefully over the course of these videos, I'll lose a couple of those. So anyway, I'm going to one last place and, crossing my fingers, and I'm going to see if I can get nori paper. And while I'm there, if I can get togarashi spice. That's what I'm also looking for. And then I'll be done, and I'll get all this crap home, and we'll see what we got. Oh my gosh, okay, well, we finally finished our shopping, and I got everything I needed, the rest of what I needed at Deerberg's. So I'm on my way home, and yeah, wow, next time just start at Deerberg's, because they seem to have everything I need. So welcome to keto living, where you have to hunt down all the good shit. All right, we'll see you in a bit. And we're back. So got lots of receipts here. Let's see, I got one from Fresh Time. I've got one from Trader Joe's. Got one from Deerberg's. I got one from Wally World. And I think we're done shopping. Good God. So yes, the thing that we've learned is that you can't get everything you need from one place for this type of a diet. So I had grown accustomed to just getting everything I needed from Walmart and not really needing much more than that, but doesn't seem to be the case with this kind of diet. So I'll have to get used to that and probably have to get a little groove going with how I shop. I mean, this is a lifestyle change, and so we have to accommodate things accordingly. So a lot of driving around today. Ugh. And but got everything I needed. And the reason I was picky about what I needed is because there was a couple of recipes that I wanted to do. And one of them was I wanted to do sushi with cauliflower instead of sushi rice. And I'll give you an idea of what that looks like. Here's my Pinterest board with all my little ideas and stuff. Here's the sushi. And, you wrap it up in nori paper as you would, but you're using ground up cauliflower instead of rice so that you don't get the grains, because rice is a grain, of course. And this is NSNG. We don't want that G. But everything else in there is totally good. But it was a bitch finding the nori paper. It was, I had to get a couple of heads of cauliflower. I'm going to roast some cauliflower tonight, and then I'm going to grind it up tomorrow or Wednesday and do the sushi. And of course, I'll take pictures and let you know. And we'll see if mine turns out as photogenic as this sushi here. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put them side by side and let you guys vote. I don't know. But anyway, that's one of the things that I'm going to be trying to prepare. Another thing I wanted to work on too was this is I've been looking around at different recipes and stuff, right? And I'm not one of those people that's saying, oh, I've got to have chocolate chip cookies, and therefore any diet that I'm on, I have to simulate chocolate chip cookies. Not that kind of person. In fact, I'm the first person to say when someone says, oh yeah, that cauliflower pizza crust tastes just like pizza crust, I'm the first to call bullshit. Because you know what tastes like pizza crust? Pizza crust. That's right. So this particular recipe here is for tortillas. And I'm not getting this because I crave tortillas or that I think it's going to taste just like a tortilla. I'm getting it because I want a container mechanism other than lettuce. I've been using lettuce, but I want something a little bit chewier. But a container mechanism to put taco stuff in, because taco stuff is perfectly NSNG, and I just don't have a good container mechanism. And so this particular recipe uses, a little baking powder, a little coconut flour, and 8 egg whites. And they go into how they make it here. This is from Keto Connect, which has a really good website, by the way. If you go to ketoconnect.net, actually I could probably take you there right now. Let's go. ketoconnect.net. I've been following their YouTube channel, and I listen to their podcast and everything. These guys seem to have their act together. The stuff that they cook together and stuff looks pretty good. So as far as different recipes that are out there and things that I want to try, they generally have stuff that I'd want to give a shot to. So shout out to Matt and Mega. You guys have done a good job on this website. Certainly a great job on your podcast and video channel. I mean, look at the photography on this too. I mean, you guys take good pictures. I mean, you got your act together. You guys look like you know what you're doing. So I'm going to follow some of their recipes and see what we can do. But notice they have things like, brownies and pancakes and stuff. And I've just never had a sweet tooth, which is, I guess, good. I've always had a savory tooth. So, my thing is like, how do I get nachos going? How do I get, something else like that? But, never really missed waffles or anything like that. But I mean, do they have a recipe for hush puppies, or fried fish or something? I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna give some of their recipes a shot. And like I said, I went around and grabbed some ingredients. One of which was to make this tortilla recipe that looks pretty easy to do based on the video that I watched. So hopefully that will prove to be also easy to do. One thing that also is interesting if you're getting into this sort of keto NSNG thing is to come up with a meal plan. And on Pinterest, there's a number of different meal plans. Here's one for 7-day keto meal plan. It's a good idea so that you don't drive all over town like I did trying to find ingredients. Is plan out what you want. Try to figure out what those ingredients are. Also figure out what's on sale or in season, and try to hit one store, maximum 2. That's going to be my next goal, is to see if I can't streamline that process a little bit. But I definitely had a hankering for the sushi here, and so I wasn't going to stop until I got nori paper and things like that, wasabi paste and everything else. So a little bit on my progress here. As you can see in the title of the video as well, I'm down today clocked in today at 290. So I've lost 6 pounds so far, and here's my little chart that's drawing itself as we go. And I put down here a goal weight, mainly because I wanted to fill the chart out, but also give myself something to shoot for. And I figured, okay, by October 22nd, can I get to 250? I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'll only get to 280 by then. Who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. You and I are going to watch this chart draw itself out together. And if I get down to my goal weight, well, there's more room down here. I could put another 30 days down there and see what my goal wants to be for 30 days based on the data that precedes it. Because I'm doing this not with unrealistic expectations, but I'm doing this to collect the data and then to apply the data. So once you've collected the data, you learn what it's telling you, and then you apply it to your next prediction. So maybe 250 might be too much of a stretch, or maybe it was too easy and I'm down to 235, who knows. But I'll collect that data, and then for my next 30 days, I will apply it. If nothing happens in 30 days and I'm still back at 296 at the end of this exercise after giving it a fair shot, then I'll know this diet's bullshit and I'll get rid of it, right? It's not a lifestyle unless I incorporate it into my life. It's a diet, and the diet could be part of your lifestyle. That's great, but I'm going to do that based on evidence from data. So unlike other podcasts or other things like that where they just say this is the best thing and off they go, whether it's eat for your blood type or Atkins or low keto or NSNG or whatever it might be, I'm just going to go strictly on data. So you're not going to get any bullshit from me. And it's going to be, here's what happened to me, big fat me with all my chins, and we'll go on this journey together, and we'll reach the end of this period here, and we'll see where we are. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or something like that, and keep them friendly. I know what YouTube comment sections are kind of like the cesspool of society these days, but if you have an honest question of why'd you pick this or whatever it might be, fire it off. I'll be happy to answer anything I can, and if I can't answer it, I'll point you to people that might be able to. How's that? Fair enough? So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you found it fun and informative. I'm gonna take some pictures and show some other things of the recipes that I'm making so that you can kind of see some of the food that I'm eating. I just made a really good green shake. I don't know. Well, you can kind of see the nuclear radioactive green there. Whoops, it's dripping. It's got some condensation on the outside of the glass. This was really good. So I did pick up some protein powder, vanilla flavored protein powder. So that shake consists of half a scoop of the protein powder, 4 chunks about yay big of pineapple, a cut up apple, and that was all the sweet. And then I packed on half a cucumber, 2 sticks of celery, 2 big handfuls of spinach, mashed it down into the Vitamix, crammed some ice on top of it, a couple of scoops of plain yogurt because I just wanted to have it some smoothness texture. Slam the top on, hold it down for dear life, and let that sucker go on high for a while, mash it down with the masher and everything, and you get this beautiful radioactive green shake-like thing, but it's not bitter vegetable tasting at all because that's the pineapples and the protein powder also giving me some protein, but also giving me a little vanilla flavor to mellow out the vegetable harshness. But when you're doing smoothies like this, here's a quick tip. If you're doing smoothies, general rule of thumb is to try to make it, as far as what's volume in that container that you're blitzing up, 80-20. 80% vegetables, 20% something sweet. And so in this case, I stuck to it, and it tasted great. Didn't overpower with vegetables or nothing. And I've got enough left over for a second serving, so kind of cool. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one, and let's go on the adventure together. Bye-bye.